All right, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go because it's time for the basketball scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like money fits well in my pocket. Watch it now or watch it later. His name's so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basketball scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff? What is good? It is Wednesday, back to our regular schedule programming, date and time, and I have the usual suspects in the house, Mr. Danny Graham, Fletcher Williams, and DJ. Yeah, we're missing G Major, actually. Oh, he wasn't going to be here this week.
He did say that. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah,
he's not going to be here. He's busy. He has a gig going on, so hopefully he's doing well doing that gig. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, he has there's a music festival in Detroit right now, so he's he's doing that thing. That
awesome.
That yeah.
No live footage, right?
No live. Oh, maybe he's recording stuff. I don't know. I didn't see him post anything. So, and we got Fletcher doing this thing in the chat. Thank you, Fletcher, as always, man. What's up, y'all? Basel's in the house. What is up, Basel? Oh my God! So you were saying who was busy?
Austinator.
Oh, Austinator. Oh, I don't know. He's getting busy. Well, he just messaged. Not gonna make it tonight, guys. I've been on call all week and I'm exhausted.
That's what
I hear you, bro. That's what happens. The no longer the student life.
Yeah,
the working life. The real life kicking you in the butt. Fletch, how you been, bud?
I'm doing great. Yeah, it's got some cool weather over here in the Midwest.
Yeah,
some storms. No tornadoes yet.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That St. Louis tornado. Someone got fired over that.
Oh, that thing was crazy.
Because the sirens. They didn't do the sirens.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Someone got fired over that. Yeah, and there's an investigation going on now. I saw it on the news today.
Yeah. They're gonna be testing
like a whole like apartment building, like the top of an apartment building got crushed, like just flew away. And it's like, how does that happen?
300-mile-per-hour winds. They'll do it.
Is it a regular area though that gets? Is it known to be getting?
Tornado Alley. It's part of that.
Okay, so it's part of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's possible.
So you live there at your own risk. Like when you go to Florida, you go there at your own risk.
Hurricane, yeah.
Well, remember that movie called Damnation Alley?
Nah.
Damnation. Sounds
it starred. What's the guy that played it? J. Michael. The guy that played in Airwolf. What was his name? J. Michael Vincent.
1977. Holy.
Yeah, that's why I don't know that movie. A little before my time. What was it?
Fantastic movie.
Oh, John Michael Vincent.
Right after the nuclear holocaust.
Oh, Paul Winfield in it too.
Oh, I think I saw this.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
I remember this. The
vehicle.
This is the vehicle. Yeah.
They had a TV show. This is what really tell me. It was called The Ark 2. And it looked a lot like that. That terrain there. But they had the guy. They had a little Jeep like vehicle that came out the back of it, and then he had a jetpack.
Oh, cool.
I remember that jet. I'm like, man, that was cool. That was like 1975, whatever.
That looks awesome.
Shifty says they're shooting Doomsday right now. The reshoots are to get RDJ and maybe others from F4. People be making a mountain out of a molehill, and the Thunderbolts even play in China. I mean, seriously, I think it did play in China.
What?
Yeah,
he's all over the place with that receipt. Yeah. He's all over the place with that.
Hey, what's up, Chill? Chill's in the house. He says the only 1977 film I've seen, I know, is Star Wars.
Gotta broaden your horizons, Chill. It exists.
Yeah, it was released in China on April 30th.
Yeah. It didn't do too well, man.
No, it didn't do too well. It's not making its money back.
What?
Thunderbolts.
That's why I was just thinking. That's why Fantastic Four shoot. Oh God, they reveal our enemy. We got to do something to change it up. The Fantastic Four is in trouble, especially after I seen Jurassic Park second trailer.
I haven't seen it.
I said it in my review. That's gonna win.
Your review.
If I'm a betting man, I'm money Jurassic Park.
You know what?
As much as I think Superman's gonna do, I think it's gonna be neck and neck. But I think Jurassic Park will come out.
It ain't even gonna be neck and neck, boy.
Yeah,
I think
Superman's gonna outdo
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Oh no!
Oh yeah.
They're not in the run. They're not in the running no more.
No.
This is for first and second. Like
this is let's see, who's this is like Richard Petty dreams of such person. They don't. Fantastic Four is in trouble.
Yeah, they're going to get third place.
It is in trouble because it's going to be a flop, I believe, financially, and it's going to be 3 flops in a row. That has never happened in MCU history.
Look at this. Glad you're saying about flops, Danny. Look at this.
But I think Lilo and Stitch is going to be doing great.
Oh, Lilo and Stitch is going to be the big, big
until Jurassic Park comes out. That's the movie that's going to eat it up.
That's the movie. Yeah, I think it's going
to win. It's going to win June. It's going to take over June.
Yep.
Check Blade on top, 2020 to 2029.
Why?
What?
That Blade on top of
it. That's the span they give it. We're already halfway through that span. We're over halfway through that span. The time period.
So Thunderbolts was budgeted at 180, they say, 74 million opening weekend, and it's only done 330 million in the box office.
Wow.
Captain America, 415.
Even in like light, like generous, like being generous, you would think it's like 150, 200 million in
Black
the
Widow did better. That is trouble.
Yeah,
that wasn't even in theaters.
Right.
That wasn't even in theaters, remember?
Yeah.
Black Widow did better on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Black Widow did better on opening night, too.
Right.
Thunderbolts made 74. It made 80.
Yeah. It's just crazy. And the funny thing is, the Thunderbolts is Black Widow, too. With extra depression.
With extra depression and darker shades of gray.
It just barely beat Eternals. Wow.
I am telling you, man. Look at the $1 billion movies. Deadpool and Wolverine. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Spider-Man.
The last one was Spider-Man and Avengers Endgame. So after Endgame, 2 Spider-Man properties made $1 billion and up. And then the Wolverine, nothing else.
All legacy characters, characters that have been around, established characters.
Yeah,
ooh, but
Doctor Strange came close.
But you know what's the king of that though? The one that people hate so much, Black Panther 2, made better than anything else besides
Doctor Strange Multiverse.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange Multiverse made almost $1 billion. Yeah, you're right. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yeah.
Those 3 movies, Doctor Strange Multiverse and Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Guardians of the Galaxy are the only ones
that made
that came close to making $1 billion.
That were not flops.
Were not flops.
God, I'm not saying $1 billion. I'm saying they were profitable.
They were profitable.
Even Thor and Love and Thunder did better.
Yeah. Absolutely. So it's crazy, man. Like I'm with Danny on this. I think Marvel's in trouble.
And if they do 3 flops in a row, they hadn't done 3 flops in a row. No, I'm lying. They did Black Widow, Shang-Chi.
They never did 3 flops in a row.
Yeah, they just, I just read it off to you. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and Eternals.
Well, Shang-Chi it was budgeted at 150.
So 3 times that would be 450.
They almost made that. Yeah, it came close.
Yeah, so man.
But I put an asterisk in Black Widow because it didn't go to movie theaters. It was during.
Imagine it did.
Yeah.
Right.
It probably would have made more money.
It would have made more money, I think.
And Scarlett Johansson was right to get pissed off, especially if that was in her contract that it was supposed to go to theaters. Crazy.
Now, do they make more money with Thunderbolts releasing it to pay-per-view than releasing it to theater? Because then they would save all that money. Because they had all those, they did billboards. They did like little
A lot of
like
advertising.
ads, like interactive ads. They had whole sides of building painted.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money on ads.
Here's my thing. It's not even about the money at this point. You have to get people
Yeah, it's about the money.
excited. No, it is. But Danny, you're not gonna make the money if people don't get excited for it again.
Yeah, I think I'm with DJ on that one. Because I think what they're doing is they're putting up the money because they know that more movies are coming down the line, and if they don't try to get some hype out of it, those movies are DOA.
I'm gonna push back because I think I heard Gaskar and DJ say they were a little excited about Thunderbolts and Rob.
I was excited.
I was curious about it.
I was excited. I liked the trailers, and I didn't hate the movie.
So you still got that, and we all been excited about stuff that flopped. Like when I first saw the Acolyte, I'm not gonna lie, I was excited, and I was like, man. And we saw the red lightsaber, but then we just discussed this Sunday. There was only one good episode out of 8.
Yeah, not
good.
That's not good. That's not good.
And then I think we all were excited about Secret Invasion. I know I was until the last episode where they
wipe all that out of the way.
Yeah. Are they gonna? Speaking of Secret Invasion, because they set up such a web in Secret Invasion, are they ever gonna come back to that web?
I don't think we'll ever see that Super Skrull.
We're never going to see that.
They're gonna retcon it somehow, saying, "Oh, she died or something."
No,
it was temporary
because in the comic book movie, Secret Skrull was a male, so Fantastic Four could integrate her some kind of way.
True.
I think they're going to retcon it and say it didn't last. It was temporary. Off screen, it faded away.
They could, but I'm saying if they do a Fantastic Four 2, then she could be brought in as a secret Super Skrull, because Super Skrull in Fantastic Four, if memory serves me, he only had 4 powers. He had the Fantastic Four powers. But she got everybody
power. Everybody that was part of the final battle. She got their powers.
Chill, Marcus. Who told Feige to make Thunderbolts?
Here's my thing, back to the excitement thing. It's sad when I'm actually more excited for a Jurassic Park movie than I am a Marvel movie.
Right.
Yeah, because after watching that last trailer,
I won't say that because I'm more excited about Superman and Jurassic Park.
Yeah. I'm saying as far as the Marvel go, like the Fantastic Four, that trailer in Jurassic Park, I was like, this looks really good. Like, I'm having a good time watching this movie.
I haven't even seen it yet, but I think I'm gonna be excited with Avengers Doomsday because I'm really curious. Because I think they're gonna throw a lot of curves at us because everybody's like they're speculating on Robert Downey Jr. I think the Russo brothers got something that when we see it and they do it, I think it's gonna be like holy moly.
They gotta reach deep.
I don't think
all
they
the
even
tricks
have,
and tricks
exactly.
And
they have no choice now to hit one out the ballpark with all this.
Yeah,
I think it is.
It's a Hail Mary, drop back, and just launch it.
But can you remember? Have there ever been a bad Avengers movie? There ain't been one.
No,
there hasn't been one since Endgame.
I know there's never been a bad Avengers movie.
No.
Right.
Yeah. No. That's true. But we haven't gotten any since Endgame.
Even Civil War, Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was a great movie, man. Yeah. That for me, that's my top. To be honest with you,
that was Russo Brothers too, right? Civil War. Yeah. So
now the best movie out of all the movies to me is Infinity War. That is best.
Yeah.
It's close between for me. It's close between Civil War and Infinity War because Civil War for me was like after doing a rewatch in them. For me, was so well done, and the fact that they introduced 2 big great characters
and the way they introduced them were amazing.
Exactly.
But did you have more? Oh my God!
There's more. There was more at stake in Infinity War than it was Civil War. I that's why I put Infinity War above Civil War, but not by much.
Yeah,
I put it by a lot because they had a bunch in Infinity War.
The shock factor.
Several like when Thor first came in, that introduction.
But that last scene, everybody getting dusted.
Everybody getting dusted. You're like, oh crap! And then we saw.
I've been hearing people crying in the theater when certain characters got freaking.
Yeah.
When Black Panther got dusted, people were like, no, because obviously Black Panther just came out like 3 months before that.
Yeah. F1 2 is going to surprise. I agree with you.
Yeah,
on that one.
I think so too.
F1's going to surprise.
I think
F1's going to surprise.
Yeah. Chill says Black Widow reported 60 million from pay-per-view.
Okay.
You know what's
Opening-
funny too? That
opening.
guy that's playing in F1 has been one of the guys we've been talking about would be a good T'Challa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he's off of Snowfall, if I'm not mistaken.
Think so. So what's this week? F1 and Mission Impossible this weekend?
Mission Impossible is this week. And F1 is it this week? F1?
I don't think F1.
No.
I don't think F1
It's
is this
something
week.
else. Oh, Lilo and Stitch this weekend.
Lilo's and Stitch and Mission Impossible.
Lilo's
There you
going to
go.
win.
I think F1 is next month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I
Lilo
think
Lilo
F1 is
and
soon.
Stitch going to win this weekend.
Yeah.
They're going to win.
Mikey Suze 4, welcome to the channel. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like. And let me see. Jessica Alba, too old to play the Invisible Girl again. She was good. I don't have any issues with Jessica Alba coming back.
They need to bring back Dark Angel. What they need to do.
Well, the rumor is that we're
Right.
going to get that Fantastic Four's Reed Richards and Doomsday.
F1 is on June 26th.
Who knows?
June 26th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It came out a bad time because the next week,
Next
Jurassic
week,
Park
Park,
kill
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why they're doing it, to try to, get some money before. All right, now this can read in the shifty moment.
She's a super scroll, super duper scroll. Doom, doom, doom. I can't stand the rain.
That was a good one, Shifty.
Against my window. Very shifty. Like he says, I want Scarlet in JW Rebirth. What? JW Rebirth more than one.
Jurassic Park
films.
Jurassic World.
Rebirth. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson looks good in that. They say they're still writing Doomsday script. That's the thing. They're in development without a script, apparently. They're writing
crazy.
as they go.
That's insane.
From
Because
Doomsday.
they're trying to see which way the wind blows with the fans.
And I guess
Wow.
they're trying because y'all saw some stuff. I was told it was AI, but they got a clip out there, and Robert Downey Jr. is in like an armor man.
Yeah.
And a get up. And he's talking to somebody else that's in the Doom full costume. And they got people in different green suits and stuff. If it's that, it looks pretty legit.
The only thing I saw with Robert Downey Jr. was he was in the motion capture stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he was doing this. He was reading a book about Jeremy Renner. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
He had the muscle suit on.
Yeah.
What's up, DeJuan? Smallville had more good seasons. So DQ says Smallville or Arrow. I'm more of a Smallville.
I never really watched Arrow, so yeah, I have to go
Arrow was good.
Yeah, Arrow is good. It's I think 3 seasons of Arrow were like the best.
It kind of declined.
Yeah, it got
Smallville
a
had
little
10.
bit different. 10.
Yeah.
But all 10 wasn't fantastic.
No,
Yeah.
it was not.
And Smallville did have Arrow in.
I think it was like season 3 that the like two or 3 or season 3. I think of Smallville was like dragged on.
It did have some slow ones.
Yeah. So I had very good seasons. Little is this weekend, man. It's gonna.
It's gonna.
I'm curious of the box office.
It's gonna be. That's gonna be. I'm 100.
I might go see it.
I know who money
I might
won't
actually go see
get.
it.
Oh yeah, the whole family's going tomorrow.
It's one of my favorite Disney movies. I'll probably check it out. I'm just mad certain characters aren't going to be in it, so I'm just kind of upset about that. So,
But you know what they're saying? The only reason is for the money.
huh?
What's
like? They're saying that the reason that a lot of some like the CGI characters and some of the scenes,
the big alien dude.
they wanted to save money on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They did this on a very low budget actually. Like they really cut a lot of. That's why we don't have the main baddie in it, and that's why some of the scenes of the aliens are, they switched into human form.
Yeah.
Because
I will say though, they did a real good out. The marketing for this has been so good. I've seen stuff with Stitch all over the place. Like I saw him doing he did a live interview talking about why he stole Jasmine from Aladdin. He's like, I'm not a home wrecker and all this stuff. And it's like,
I didn't see that. Really?
They have them in the little.
That's smart, man.
They had him going live on TikTok answering questions one night. Yeah.
That is crazy.
It was really
epic.
Good. Yeah.
That is
like
crazy.
it should be studied. They actually the way
the
they
marketing,
did the marketing was
the
best marketing Disney has done so far of anything.
And then you had the marketing for Ironheart, which is none.
Oh, God.
That show, man, is gonna get roasted so bad. So
the thing is,
bad.
it looks so good.
I
It
tell
actually
you
looks
what,
good.
It doesn't look bad, but
I
I'm
hope
listening-
it's fire, boy.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really hope
Lord.
it's fire and I can
Yeah.
have to eat crow. 'cause-
Please, and I ain't talking about for y'all.
Yeah,
If
this
this
is
thing is fire, boy, I'm gonna beat that dead horse, buddy.
you're gonna be the opposite of drifting.
It's just-
Gonna be,
it's just the fact that
they're gonna have like 10 videos in
But,
10 days on the same
Lord.
day.
Here's
50
Danny's 200th
shorts.
video on Ironheart.
round table's
It's gonna-
coming.
The channel's gonna be rebranded. Not the Road to Wisdom's gonna Road
The
to
road
a
to
Bang.
Ironheart.
Iconic. It could be
Iconic.
iconic.
I might change it.
Hashtag
Iconic.
iconic.
The thing is, though, they brought it out when Superman brought out their trailer. It's like,
my thing
That
is,
was stupid.
why?
but you had
Marvel's doing some stupid stuff.
yeah, this movie's been on the shelf for how many years? I've
2010 it was announced.
I've never seen a show wait 10 days before they come out to drop their first trailer.
Yeah.
To me, that's with a lack of confidence in it. It's like, and then you do it on the worst day of all.
Lack of confidence. If they was to release it, like I read somewhere, I wish I could remember where, like January and February are the worst months to release a movie. There are some exceptions to the rule, like Black Panther.
But that movie's a TV show, though.
But I'm just saying, traditionally,
Yeah.
the first 2 months of the year are the worst times to release a movie. But what I'm saying is why would they even get it this close to a Marvel movie, which is going to be so they're going to have, and correct me if I'm wrong, 4 Marvel IP movies / TV shows in less than 4 months. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Then they talk about not saturating the market.
Exactly. They went against what they said.
Oversaturation.
Yeah.
That's oversaturation.
Just to touch on what Dejuan has and catch up on the chat. Dejuan says, "I just want the X-Men." Yes,
I think it's time. I think it's time to
be...
switch the shift goes to focus on X-Men for now on, because then
Exactly.
they'll bring in new, fresh. I think we're getting tired of the same stories or same characters. I think I would say.
Brooklyn, I think you and I are on the same page. I don't know whether you came in late, but if it's good, which I'm got my fingers and toes crossed that it is, I'm going to do at least 20 videos.
Brooklyn, I already said if I'm wrong, I will sit on the stage and admit that I was wrong. I am giving it a try, and I will come and say that I was dead wrong.
We're gonna.
I'm going on the record. I didn't say it sucks.
I am watching.
I'm saying it's gonna get roasted.
Yeah, I'm giving it a chance.
This is not directed at anybody on the panel, but I'm saying it seems like a certain sect and a certain demographic is attacked a little bit more viciously than others. And that's what I'm going to say on that. I'm just saying, I hope for the sake of that particular arguing point that this thing is fire. Because if it is, I'm going to be on a lot of people's nerves.
I'm hoping it has some big twist in it that relates to everything, and people are like, "Oh my god!"
Ties everything together.
Yeah.
Makes it make sense.
Yeah.
Well, there's still going to be people that are going to complain.
So from what I read, this takes 2 months after the events of Wakanda Forever.
2 months after.
So yeah,
man, you have to seriously do homework to make sense of the whole.
Remember,
the 5 years time jump.
Yeah, so that happened in 2025. So we're kind of like in the same year now of the events.
So this is her. This is her leaving Wakanda, going back to California, New York, wherever she was at.
MIT. So where's MIT at? Boston.
Yeah.
MIT is in Massachusetts.
Boston. Yeah, Boston, right? So yeah, so this is from what I read and people were talking about. It's 2 months after the stuff that happened in Wakanda. So
we'll see. I'm gonna take. My wife told me. I told you guys. She goes, I want to watch it. Don't be hating. I'm like, okay,
but it don't make no sense that Shuri wouldn't be helping her. She sees how smart she is.
Well, maybe Shuri's dealing with stuff right with Wakanda after the major attack. They're rebuilding. She can't I don't know.
Who knows?
But I think M'Baku is the king now. M'Baku is the king. I'm thinking she's still with T'Challa Jr. or whatever you want to call him in what's the name of the country they were in?
They were Haiti. I think they were Haiti, right? Yeah.
That's where I think she at. I think she's chilling with them. And we might see a time jump when we see what's his name? Not T'Challa Jr. Tucson. When we see Tucson again, I guarantee he might be 10 or 11, might be even 12.
You mean T'Challa Jr.?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that the reason why the delay on it, because everybody's saying Disney just wants to dump it, that's why they delayed it. Could the delay be that they were trying to include some of the stuff that's happening in this new phase?
It could be.
Yeah. I think this show needs to stay within its own realm. Connect to Wakanda forever, but
I honestly go.
I hope it's more than 2 months. I hope it's a few years.
Oh, well, that wouldn't make sense because it takes place. Because right now we're in the year of the events of Endgame and all that stuff. Because remember, it was 5 years after that. Now, so now we're in that. We're actually caught up with the timeline apparently now. So
I think going back what Fletcher's asking, I think they've lost faith on the things they already had slated, and they just wanted to let's get rid of it. Let's put it out there.
Do like a reboot or something.
They're gonna see what sticks, what was good, what the people reacted to, what the people didn't, and they're gonna course correct with Doomsday and the Russo brothers.
You see,
cross your fingers.
The lack of marketing.
And cross your fingers. Let's see if they can give a product that is going to bring the old fans back and bring new fans in as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to do like, what's that movie with Jet Li, the one?
Oh, yeah.
Where he went to different multiverses, killing his version.
To fight himself.
Yeah.
And then every time he kills one, he gets stronger.
Right.
I think we're going to see something like that with Doom.
Yeah, and that makes sense having all these different characters from different universes and everything because he's gonna be jumping from one. We won't see these guys through the whole movie, like all these, Patrick and all, all the people, all the original X-Men. We won't see them through the whole movie. We'll see like maybe a 5 to 10 minute scene with them, and then we'll jump to a different world.
There's no way you can make a full constructive story on every single character.
It'd be too convoluted. Yeah.
So it's almost like Kang Dynasty redo.
Or Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange.
It's like the other side of the coin, Fletcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One side is Kane. Now we're gonna see the Doom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now is Kane coming back?
Huh?
No.
Would they bring him back?
No, I don't. At this point, I don't think so. I think they're moving on. It'll be nice, but I think they're moving on from it.
I wish they would, but I don't think
so. If they do, I think it's gonna be for a limited role or something or cameo.
Yeah.
I don't think they even would want to touch that right now.
Yeah, because it will bring negative publicity to them, and that's the last
thing
right now.
But yeah,
it sucks. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I don't think this is.
This is a great actor. He's a great actor.
I don't think enough time passed.
Yeah, I agree.
I think if he keep his nose clean, let's say 2 or 3 more years, I think maybe he could ease into it. Because
he's touched base with them apparently.
Yeah,
he's touched base with them.
Yeah.
To see,
I think if he comes back, it won't be as Kang.
It'll
be something different.
Who knows?
By then, I think we'll be on X-Men by then.
Right.
Mike Susfor says some of the MCU DCU fan films are very good to watch. Why can't those franchises choose those kind of writers to make future films?
I've been preaching that for years.
We've said that many times.
I say that Gambit one is one of the best ones I've ever seen. Yeah. I'll go back to it.
The Darth Vader one is good too.
Even that Viking Wolverine one we saw was amazing.
Yep.
The Batman Beyond one I saw was good. There's so many of them. The Star Wars ones.
Yep. They got several out there that's with Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Several out there, and they are good.
It's almost kind of what they're trying to do with Predator now. They're almost doing that with Predator because now we have all these different kind of Predator worlds, Predator things. Even like
you see that. You seen the animated Predator?
Yeah, that thing looks fire.
Yeah,
it really looks good.
The Killer for Killers.
Killers.
Yeah,
I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see that.
It's like an Arcane-ish type feel, right?
Yeah. He pulled that dude at the plane. I'm like,
yeah.
I'll tell you too. I'm ready to see season 2 of Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dante or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Man, I never knew that was a video game until y'all said it.
Really? You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
I never knew.
That show was fire, and I'm not big into
anime.
What's up,
I kept
Master
hitting.
MSK's in the house. How you been, man?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Hey, what's up? How you been doing, Jason?
Good. I'm sorry I was late. I was actually cutting the grass because it's like 100 degrees.
Your grass can wait, damn it.
I forgot what time it was. They finally got
Try
told off.
again,
You know, the
man.
sun went down. It's like,
cutting the hair and the beard.
yeah.
Pass the weed whacker on that.
Oh,
Crazy.
Yeah. It goes.
hot,
If it's in
man.
Colorado,
watch
it's
the
a
Ironheart
different weed
trailer.
whacker.
Damn, the heat index is crazy.
Check
out here, man.
MSK, man. MSK is harsh. He goes, I would rather lick dirt than watch that show.
What show?
Hey man, go ahead.
Devil May Cry?
Ironheart.
You are
Probably
Ironheart.
Ironheart.
Finally, hey, what's up, Nightwing? Finally made it to a
Yeah.
live stream, man. Thank you for
Nice.
being here, man. We had 16 people watching, man. It's awesome. That's just that. DQ says, hi, Jason. Sabotaging the MCU. Somehow from internally. Self-harm.
Getting in their own way what they're doing.
Yeah. If they're no longer willing to fight for the MCU, they should sell it. Won't happen, but it's better.
No,
than
they'll never
They
sell that.
can't afford to.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Rest
even though it's not doing what it did, it's still making money.
It's
Makes
still money.
money.
It's still- yeah, it still makes money. Oh,
the
yeah.
freaking merchandise alone.
How about
makes
to say,
enough
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Disney wouldn't sell it for the merchandising alone. It
No.
makes a lot of
I
money.
guarantee you, boy, you're gonna see some Lilo and Stitch merchandise like crazy.
Oh, that movie.
It's already
That
here.
Oh, it's already started.
It's already,
Yeah.
Walmart is covered in it.
Yeah.
Every Captain America spot is now just Lilo and Stitch. It's Lilo and Stitch, everything.
That probably was a smart move by Disney making that movie. That
Well,
probably
well-
actually will make a money.
I walked
That
in
would be
the
$1 billion
store,
movie.
Oh,
I
yeah.
stick my chest out a little bit. 'Cause I saw they had a whole kiosk donated for Captain America. I said, yes.
Really? That's cool.
I said, Guy Star would not like this.
What? You know that's not true. It's such a bullshit. You know it's not true.
You know what Disney need to focus on?
Daddy
And we-
says
we
that
saw-
and walks away.
And we already seen it happen once, and it was very successful. X-Men '97,
Yes.
redo Spider-Man,
Yeah.
redo all the old cartoons that we used to watch in the
Oh, yeah.
animated form. Like their animated stuff are doing really good. Focus on that on Disney Plus.
Hey, but Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was actually pretty decent.
I'm saying
I have to say, but there was a lot of like
At first, I was like I don't know
backlash about that, but
when I got
original
into
story on it was really good.
Yeah,
It was really good. I did enjoy that twist. Yeah.
It had the writing was good enough for people that you have to say, well, it's not that bad. Even if you didn't like the whole race swapping and stuff, the writing was still good.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Yeah, they explained it. I mean, it's a different universe,
yeah.
right? So it's not like there was actually a race swap, and it was just it's a different
whole-
universe.
yeah,
In this
different
universe,
reality.
this was happened, different reality.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
where I think Marvel should shine. You
Mhm.
know, it's in maybe introduce some of these characters in smaller movies, animation. That way, they have their time to shine. You know, we
Now-
should have had already like an Ironheart animation or something.
If you're
Kind
not-
of fill some stuff in, and you know.
Get the people. Get
Wait,
them
everybody's
used to
eating
the-
now. I've got to get a snack.
But
Get 'em
It's
used
like,
to the
I mean-
character
NASCAR's
before you-
eating, Danny's eating.
My wife came and dropped me some fruit. So I can't just I cannot not hey man. I have no problem. You want to eat? Go ahead, guys. Eat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, there's no eating on my show. No. Hey, what's up?
classy
Dilly's
here.
in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, man. I'm happy to see all these people in the chat today, man. It's like we have 16 people in here. I appreciate you. I'm gonna talk about a show right now that for me right now
I know what it
is the best thing that's on TV right now. That
Mobland.
Mobland. You want to talk about great writing and great actors and great storytelling? That show right now, and I'm sad. I don't know if Anik's in the chat, but Anik was like, he watched one episode. He's like, no, this show's not good. I'm like, keep watching. You might get your mind changed. And on Sunday, he was in the chat, goes, Mobland is fire.
What service? What service is it on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, so I'm waiting. I'll be watching it next week because my Apple canceled. So I'm gonna.
Guys, so I got one that's right behind it.
What's that?
I ran up on it's on HBO Max. It's called Duster.
Duster? I'm writing it down.
Yeah, saw parts. I looked at that. That's on my list. I have Mobland. I was trying to watch the first episode. I still have it up, and I have Duster on my.
Someone told me Murder Robot too. I heard was good.
First, Sin did a review on Murder Robots. Murder
Yeah.
Bots. I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm caught up to date right now because it's a weekly drop. It's on Apple TV though.
I know. I had to
so,
cancel.
But it's different, but it's good. It's really good. Yeah. Well, man, it's some good TV out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
TV's been.
I think this week is. I think it's this weekend or next weekend. Netflix is doing their big thing with all their upcoming shows. On the 31st, they're having their big showcase of all the upcoming shows.
I know Airbender.
Finally, Stranger Things. I think Airbenders on that.
One Piece.
One Piece.
New Squid Games.
Yeah, these Squid Games.
Yeah,
so.
Man,
I'm ready for Airbender. At first, Airbender was fire.
Yeah. They just did a teaser video where they're like, they took off his hat, his head's bald.
Yeah.
He goes, we just finished filming season 2. And then the other guy takes another cap and it says 3, and we're just getting started.
Oh,
so
nice.
So they're finished 2 and looks like they're gonna start 3 very shortly. Let's see what it says. I swear the 90s Spider-Man played at double speed.
I can't wait when you fight the Fire Lord. That's gonna be fire.
Yes, it is gonna be fire. I like this. Like, I never watched the anime, so
I watched anime and that Fire Lord when he became Airbender for all 4. Man, that scene is epic.
What's up, Somar? What up, OGs? What's Dark Horse characters other than Hellboy? Dark Horse
Comics?
Dark Horse Comics. I wasn't a big Dark Horse.
They had some great Terminator, some great Aliens and Predator comics, man. Those things were fire.
And they were the ones that dealt in the beginning with the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
It was Dark Horse Comics.
Yeah. They had the cool Darth Vader one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife got me that one.
Aren't they redoing Hellboy again? And they supposed to have another reboot of it?
In the theaters? I mean, the movie was?
Well,
really?
That was rumors. I don't know if they were supposed to reboot it again. I think this was the 3rd reboot. Or
the last one was bad.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
Oh, DQ is asking a good question here. Casino or Goodfellas? I have to go Goodfellas.
Oh,
that's two classics.
I'll go Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, but Casino's really good though. They're real close. Second.
Yeah, I'm gonna break rank and say Casino because Vegas, man.
Goodfellas. That scene in the restaurant with
what kind of clown am I?
Yeah, exactly. You knew
funny,
exactly.
Funny
like a clown. I'm here to amuse you.
Oh, I'm real funny. Yeah.
I got one for you, Fletcher. Which is better, 21 or Rounders?
Oh, damn.
Oh,
go ahead. He asked you first, Fletch.
Oh man, I guess. Man, that's messed up, man. I guess. Rounders. I'll go Rounders, I guess.
Pay that man his money.
That's the one with Matt Damon and Edward Norton, right?
Oh yeah. And what's his name? Mosevich or
John Mafia.
Yeah. When he plays the Russian
John
guy?
Turturro, man, that's too. It's like
he was in that too.
Yeah.
The buddy,
Landau,
his buddy.
I mean, it just
great.
Oh my
God. I might want to watch that again.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Isn't 21 based off a true story from those Harvard kids? Yeah.
The guy going counting cards.
Yeah.
They're
from MIT, right?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. Plus Kate Bosworth, when she was like peak,
Man, I want to watch that movie. You made me want to watch it, man.
21.
No, Rounders.
Rounders. I've only seen that once. I think like years, long. I
had it on VHS.
Rounders is good.
Next time I go to my dad's,
that's like 94, 95, I think. Like mid
98 or something.
98.
90. Yeah, I think 98. You're right.
Yeah,
around there. But I have to when I go to my dad's, I have to look for a bin because I had a whole bunch of VHS movies.
Yeah.
I got another one too: Full Metal Jacket or Heartbreak Ridge.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal.
Yeah.
You know why, Danny?
Like Heartbreak Ridge, bro.
Heartbreak Ridge. Yeah, I would go with Heartbreak Ridge.
I don't remember Heartbreak.
I'm not a big
Gunny.
You don't like Kingswood?
I'm not a big fan of his.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Fam's on DJ.
I think it's awful. I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm just
his Cowboys, Fence for $1, few dollars more, good, bad.
I was never a big Western fan growing up, so
well, you don't know what you're missing.
I've seen a lot of his old movies and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, Nightwing says, "Are you guys following the NBA playoffs?" Nope.
I am.
I watched it last night.
I know. Who
I really thought
OKC.
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
I thought that if they fix this, if it's fixed like people are saying, it's going to be okay. I mean, Minnesota Timberwolves versus New York.
Yeah.
Because New York is the Cinderella story.
Yeah.
There's no superstars on there. They hadn't been to the playoff, to the finals in 26 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Then they're going up against arguably the next face of the NBA, which is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So that would get, because I don't want to see OKC in the finals.
Who's playing tonight?
Whooped that ass last
night. Aren't the Knicks playing the Pacers tonight?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're playing now. Yeah, they're playing right now.
Yeah, OKC whooped that ass last night. And they was expecting.
If it's the Pacers, there's OKC, that is not going to be a good ratings. I can tell you that.
Man,
right.
going back to Heartbreak Reach for a second, what the heck happened to Mario Van Peebles?
Oh my God! Yeah, what happened to that guy?
What happened? You know, I mean, like, didn't he have like a thing where like he just because he was doing everything. He was making his own movies. He was it. He was like, boom, black cinema, actions, black action cinema with him.
My favorite Western movie, Posse. He's in that one.
Posse
I love that movie,
is awesome.
I love that movie.
Even Solos. I thought Solo was great.
Solo was good when he was Android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
man! You guys are going way back now. I was like,
no,
what?
but he did some blaxploitation style stuff that was funny.
He did one. You remember Fletch when he was the cop and he was trailing the werewolf pack.
Yeah, what was that?
It was like Full Moon, wasn't it?
I think that's what it was.
His last movie he did was in 2024.
What?
Yeah, that's the Outlaw one, right?
They made a sequel to Posse.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It's kind of like
Outlaw Posse.
Yeah,
wow.
That's what I'm saying. It's just I don't even know what. It's like nobody's talking about him. You know,
he did some low budget stuff. He did a Wu-Tang.
Well, he lives in Mexico now. He's not even in the United States. He lives in Mexico.
Damn. Is it because Trump won?
I was just curious because Mario Van Peebles was the thing. Everybody wanted to be Mario Van Peebles.
He was like I call him the B-rated Shamar Moore. You know.
Yes.
You know that
before him.
Yeah,
it was before him. Jamal Moore came after.
Yeah.
Every time I hear a show that starts but he's the one that plays in SWAT, right?
SWAT, yeah.
Yeah. He was in Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. He was fired. Criminal Minds.
Yeah, he went from Criminal Minds to SWAT.
Interview what Mackie said. Mackie told you that they only let you stay in Hollywood about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, yep.
And they take you out.
Yeah. It's the same thing with Wesley Snipes. You know what I mean? It's like, you get into something, boom, he's out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
only P1 Blade.
It's hilarious. I love that in that movie when he said it.
Danny, I watched that movie Warfare the other night.
I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, it is.
Yeah, everybody says it's great.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, if you've ever been deployed, you will probably get PTSD from watching that thing.
Really?
That thing, because it's time linear. It's like 1 second is 1 second in that movie. A minute is a minute in that movie from the time.
Oh wow.
The mission starts.
It's like a live.
Yeah, so it's like 24. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So did they do the dunk here thing? Like, so it's almost like one shot take.
No, not one shot take. It's just the time of it.
The time is,
it's a lot of long one take scenes. You know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the camera always following somebody.
Yeah. It's a lot of not a lot of cuts in it.
Yeah, I know Paulie really liked it.
Yeah.
Somar says, is a Dark Horse cinematic universe possible? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think they kind of test the water with Blackburn, and even though I think that's going to be like a cult classic, I don't think. I don't think we ever see a Blackburn 2.
Yeah, I don't think.
Jelly Z, you got to watch Casino. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Based on true story.
And Insane and Goodfellas. Yeah. You know what's depressing? Watching Hugh Jackman in Prisoners, his best performance ever. But because he's never been able to open strong outside of Wolverine movie, he's stuck to comic flicks.
No, he did good now.
No,
Showman.
yeah, thank you. That was it. Showman.
Yeah, I like Prisoners. I hate the ending of that movie.
Yeah,
I really hate the movie was so good, but I cannot stand that ending of that movie. It's like Secret Invasion to me. That ending ruined that whole movie for me. Like I actually walked. I remember I saw it in theater. I walked out there pissed off at the ending. I was like, this was so good until the last 5 minutes of the movie.
The Real Nerdy Review. What's up, man? Over at DJ's channel says Marvel has been in trouble since after Avengers Endgame. 100%.
I don't say that.
I don't say that, but I feel like they
haven't been consistent.
They've been very hit and miss.
They had no direct path after Endgame. It was like, well, we wrapped this up. Now, what do we do?
But you got to remember too. Now, I think the Koof.
Yeah.
The Koof messed things up for a lot of people.
Imagine if Endgame had came out. Because it only came out about a year before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Say all that was shifted and it came out during the pandemic. How would that have affected? Would it have been $1 billion movie? Because
we could never test that because they never reveal us to what the doggone streaming services do.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it would have been in the movie theaters longer. the movie theaters would have become essential for a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it would have made provisions if you get your card, you can come here. Such.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen this one. I don't know if you all seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
There's a reaction on my channel. So
there's a scene in the water.
Yeah.
It is scary, man.
When doing that, Danny?
Yeah. I would definitely have to wear a diaper.
Before we watch it, I will say the storyline seems kind of loosey, like kind of dumb, but the action looks really good in this movie. And I will say,
the dinosaurs look real. Like I know we ain't never seen those things, but they look real.
But they've kept up with the science of that. They do the research. Over since the first Jurassic Park, our science of knowing what they look like has changed. Now we think they have feathers and everything. So
I'm so glad that these suckers, like these wart animals, ain't as aggressive. Like,
and
we're gonna see in this clip, boys.
And these fools want to bring back, right now, try to bring back mammoths and all these dinosaurs. I'm like, have y'all not watched these movies? Don't do that.
But that's the thing, that they did these movies knowing that humans are dumb enough to do this.
And we're doing it now. They're doing it. They just brought back the dire wolf. You saw that?
Yeah.
They brought back the dire wolf out of extinction.
Yeah. The next thing you know, they'll bring back the White Walkers from the north. I don't know what the freak, man. Let's check it out. Here's our reaction. Well, my reaction since everybody else has seen it.
You can go get me some dragon glass then.
Yeah, I know, right?
Here we go. Yeah.
Just mess up what they did here.
That guy did not get the memo.
Yeah.
My bad, dude. Hey.
Sucks to be you, bro.
Yeah. Your family get a good payout.
Yeah.
I ain't putting that door.
24 species have survived there alone.
The theme park owners did experimental work, leaving only the worst ones here.
That's from the ride, I think.
Why would you want to make something even more deadly?
Okay. Man, I will be paddling for my life.
Yeah. I took T.H.O with that paddling.
Yeah.
And the one in the T-Rex and swim?
Yeah. That's what I said. Like, man.
But
my question, why are kids always on these islands?
Right? It's like bring your child to work day. No.
I've only seen one Jurassic Park was a black kid. I'm just saying.
Well, they did have one in
her dumbass snuck there too.
The one with Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, that's right. He was the father.
Yeah.
Paddle.
More in the back is sitting there.
Heck no.
Oh my gosh.
I'm right there. I'm on the boat. I'm on the plane.
But this is
like,
bad
"I'm out."
because you already
me and Danny
can't
be
get
going.
you already can't get certain family members to go to the water or the ocean, and now this doubly messes up.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna say this really quick. We was out fishing one night, and we heard the alligator. It was like,
Oh, you're not growling? Yeah.
it went over the whole lake. I look at my son-in-law. I said, "We up out of here," and we picked the boat up. So you multiply that growl. Right here.
Where was you at, Danny? You here in Florida?
No, we weren't in Florida. We in South Carolina. I live at on Lake
South
Maryland.
Carolina? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives.
It's very Indiana Jones right here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh? Time to move.
I just watched a documentary on that same dinosaur a few weeks ago.
In a place where we don't belong.
That's a pterodactyl, wasn't it?
It's got a different name, but it's in a
That's kind of
species
our
of them.
specialty.
She's scared.
Quit stealing the babies.
Oh man. You know, there's that backpack's gonna be sold for $200.
It's not a toy. Put it back.
Quit stealing the babies. Never good is when you steal the babies.
And what is fool? He know he black. He gonna be the bait. You know he dead. Why are you doing
Danny?
that? Man,
You think
So-
there's
so
a
Danny's
special
like,
black man in the
that's
movie,
it.
Danny?
That's a
That's
throwback.
it. The movie's not
I ain't-
real.
I
Never
ain't
mind the
trying.
dinosaurs.
I ain't trying to be
but
nobody
that
bait.
part-
I'm telling you that right now.
That's a throwback from the first one with Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum with the
Oh my
sphere.
gosh. It's like alien.
What
Alien,
alien?
yeah, alien, right? Xenomorph and that T-Rex.
I tell you what, man, he in good shape. I can see him being brave, man.
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
source. We found it? No, it found us.
You see this one part, guys?
Yeah. You think how fast this thing's moving? Could that boat
Right here. Woo, yeah.
Nah, son.
Yeah.
That little gun ain't gonna crap.
Nope.
Ain't doing nothing.
That's like a killer whale mixed with a whale.
You know, you should have like a rocket launcher or something. Lightsabers thrown at that.
Yeah,
sucker.
freaking battleship.
Yeah.
I'm hanging over the edge, and that thing looking up at me like,
yeah, it's just toying with you at that point.
Yeah, my diaper would be full.
Never mind the little ship. Where's
That
the
is
U.S.
crazy.
destroyer?
That looks good. Like, that's something that I will go.
I'm ready to go
I
through
will
that.
go to the theater, get popcorn, have a good time watching that movie.
Yep. What's the
my
plot?
God.
I don't know. All
I
saw
don't
was
care. I
dinosaurs.
saw dinosaur eating people.
I just
This
saw
is gonna be
dinosaurs.
another-
Movie
And that is
gonna
why.
tear it
And
up. in the
that's why
summer.
what we just said, Danny, is why Jurassic Park will always make money in theaters because
Yeah.
we don't care about the storyline at this point. We just want to see dinosaurs eating people.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah.
well, they got 2 more islands they got to explore. There's 5. There's supposedly
Yeah.
5 islands altogether. So
Right.
they've only
Yeah.
been
Lord,
to.
so they're gonna
is this
get
the
worse?
third one, or
Oh yeah.
yeah, they got. That's a trilogy, another trilogy. That's what
Yeah.
they said.
No, I'm saying, how can they make something worse than this?
Hey,
Well,
Well,
I
that's
guess
we said it in the last
Well,
one. Danny said it in the last one.
Right.
all these they're getting samples of all these dinosaurs.
Dinosaur,
They may
yeah.
make a super dinosaur, maybe
Yeah,
a
but-
Voltron dinosaur.
Based on what I seen, the baddest dinosaur I saw in all of them was the one that could be invisible. You couldn't even see that sucker.
Well, now they got the one that
Yeah.
they did some. This is what they said. They were experimenting on them. So
Yeah, but I'm saying, at least we can see all them suckers. You
Yeah.
imagine one you couldn't see?
Matt, the whole things in water freaked me out, but not as much my wife. Like when we were in DR last year, and we were like just on a kayak in the ocean and just going over algae, she would freak out. She's like, "No, paddle where the water's clear," because she doesn't know what was underneath.
She would have died when I was down here at the beach one day and a Durham manta ray jumped over me.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You know, me, I would die.
You know how big manta rays are. They're huge.
They can get
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. It was me and my friends. We're probably about chest deep in the water, and it jumped and it blocked the sun. So I turned to see what the shadow was, and it was literally about 5 feet over our head and jumped.
That's
right
what
over us.
killed the crocodile.
No, that was a stingray. A stingray killed him. Manta rays are different. Manta rays they kind of
They're
fly
like
through the
long-
water.
they're
I
like
thought it was
wider.
like the same thing.
No,
Don't they
different.
get a tail?
Yes, but it's
The
not.
spur, the spur what killed him, right?
Yeah, but that's what stingray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manta rays don't have that kind of that.
It stung you right in the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And apparently his son is doing that stuff too now.
His daughter.
His daughter.
His daughter? Yeah, his daughter.
The son's leading the park now.
Yeah.
I thought his daughter was always on the show. I never saw him with a son.
Yeah, the son's younger, but he's the one leading the park, their conservation.
Yeah, they got a big old crocodile park.
Yeah.
Basil says I would don't even try to go. Yeah. This raft scene was supposed to be in the first Jurassic Park movie according to Crichton books.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I keep forgetting that these was a book series.
Have you read the book is way scarier than the movie. It's like a horror book. It's
Never read
horror,
the books.
Yeah, the book's great. The book's very different from the movie.
They also got a video game coming out.
Y'all going to that? Y'all going to that thing?
A horror
like
version.
sneaking out the house. Y'all where are you guys going? Oh, what's up, Mickey? All right. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? All right, cool.
So you about speaking that stuff.
Stop speaking that language.
Negros.
My nephews
Just throwing negros in there.
Orders
man.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was awesome, especially season 4.
Yeah, bring that back.
I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but that was a good idea to tie in some of the stuff from the movies.
That's what Disney Plus needs, a ground level show like that. That's not directly involved with the show, but it references the movie.
It needs to lead into the movie, just like they did.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
Yeah.
WandaVision led straight to Multiverse of Madness. That's what a Disney Plus show should do.
And you know what? I don't think I ever got hooked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I know it didn't connect to anything. And for me at that time, I needed things to connect to.
What made me mad about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when they did that spinoff of what's the mutants in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Inhumans.
Yeah. They made because they made the show. They looked like the people. They were comic book accurate.
Yeah.
That show was bomb.
Black Bolt.
One episode, right? One episode, right?
One season. I think
One season.
It was El Capo, boy. They were comic book accurate, but oh my god.
Yeah, it was just so bad.
I like the chick with the red hair.
Yeah, the long hair. Yeah.
Medusa.
Yeah. Basil says, "Hit that like, people! Please hit that like."
They cut her hair.
Well,
it's her power.
Yeah.
Well, Black Bolt was in
Doctor
Strange,
so it's
in there. I mean,
that was so underwhelming.
Oh yeah,
like he can kill you with just the sound of his voice. Mr. Reed Richards. Tell them exactly everything else they can do.
Blows his brain out.
Yeah.
What I did like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I like their Ghost Rider better than
the Nicolas Cage.
And the Nicolas Cage. The first one was okay, but that second one it was.
Hey, give me a Ghost Rider. You got Daredevil. Give me a Ghost Rider show. You know.
They keep saying there.
I rather have what's his name, Jaime Reyes or something like that.
Yeah. Jaime Reyes.
I like him better than Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, I think you just like the car because doesn't he have a Charger?
Yeah, he got a Charger or a Camaro. I think it is
Camaro.
Was it Camaro?
I think it's an older Camaro. But in the one on part 2, you see he turned the big old it was some kind of construction thing. He turned that to a Hellfire gold ditch digger or some kind of crap. It was crazy.
So season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. led directly to Age of Ultron?
Yeah, they had
it tied in a little bit. It tied in a little bit.
And Nick Fury cameo too? Really?
Samuel
Jackson appeared on the show?
You can do stuff. I have
because Coulson that tied in. If I'm not mistaken, now when Coulson got killed on the show in what was it, Avengers?
Yeah,
Avengers.
Then he got reborn or whatever.
He was never. Yeah, they recreated him basically.
That was
the whole Tahiti thing that kept recurring about. I was in Tahiti, but it was actually in like this. He was.
They were brainwashing him.
He was in a coma.
Some
kind of alien technology brought him back.
Yeah.
Ooh, was it the squirrel technology that would tie in with Secret?
I don't know what it was, but
that's
only connected.
It was like the Eternal stuff
that I saw.
Yeah,
it was not Eternals. The Inhumans. It was the Inhuman stuff.
Inhumans.
Yeah, and it was a Charger, 1969 Dodge Charger.
What was that stuff they called? Some kind of mist. That's what changed it.
Oh, what about the Terror or something mist or something?
Terror mist. Because if you can only do it one time, because one of those guys got killed and he did it a second time and it made him kind of crazy.
Right.
The one that could step with had the hoofs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah.
One of them had the hoofs, and he could create like earthquakes and stuff with his. I can't think of it.
Yeah, what was his name?
So, did you all see this one?
No, I haven't heard of Chief of War.
Yes, I did see part of it. Yeah, looks cool.
Looks pretty good.
I didn't see this. Chief War.
Check it out.
I know about.
It's about this. Back in the day, where the Hawaiian people, the Samoans, fighting colonization. So it looks really good. It has Jason Momoa and Morrison.
Oh, this is okay. I heard about him filming this movie a while back. Okay, this is the one.
So just check it out.
Ike ana oi ike ko ana o ka wānana e kai ana.
That Kamehameha?
Yeah.
That him?
Yeah.
Nā e imi ike ana.
It's like Apocalypto Islands.
Yeah. That's the feel, right?
Yeah.
Or same thing, right?
Are you still the chief who desires peace over war?
That's your boy that played Mandalorian, ain't it?
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
A lot of Samoan actors.
Damn it, man.
Looks good.
Man.
He's like, I just canceled my subscription.
I'm like, man, I gotta keep my darn Apple TV, man. God dang it, man.
It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. I know, man.
Every time I try to get out, they keep pulling me back.
I know, right?
So, Mar, I used to be like you, but if you watch Shogun, it will shatter that statement you said.
Yeah, I like these historical, like accurate stuff now. Like I'm really into that.
Shogun was amazing. And for to be invested in a show that had so much subtitles and you actually had to read.
Yep.
It blew us.
That
Blew
first
me away. It blew most
I
of us
had
away.
one episode that didn't have the subtitles, and I was like, I still watched it.
Yeah, I remember that. You were watching it on your thing. Yeah.
It didn't, for whatever reason, my TV wouldn't pull the subtitles up. I was like, what is this mess? But I still watched the episode.
Apocalypto were the Mayans or were they the Incas? I believe there were the.
No, they were Mexica.
They were the don't know whatas.
No, they
I don't know whatas. I don't know. What were they?
What were they? They're Mexica. So they're basically the ones that are in from Mexico City. So the closer related to Aztecs.
Kukulkan.
Name more.
That was funny.
It's the strength of the Hulk, and they call him Kukulkan.
Hey, M'Baku was the best one, the best part.
Yeah,
Black
like,
man.
What do you think? We don't read books.
When Neymar kicked him,
Yep.
I might just rewatch this for that.
You bald-headed
bitch. You bald-headed demon.
You bald-headed demon.
Yeah, M'Baku.
It had some good lines.
He
Man.
should get paid for his lines, man. Because he them all on point.
Someone says, "Why am I supposed to take Disney seriously? Just because someone's saying something in another language after music stop don't mean jack."
No, plus the slow motion. You got to take it seriously because it's slow motion.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Slow motion. Y'all hear about Zack Snyder in Rebel Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, they canceled his.
Dead
in
Star
the water.
No
more extended versions.
No, and I was looking for the 60-hour underwater cut.
12 hours.
I haven't even watched a second of past 20 minutes.
Yeah, the farm simulator.
DQ says, I'm not sure if I can take Momoa as a serious actor. Minecraft, Aquaman, even Game of Thrones.
No, that shows he's a good actor. He can,
he was
wide range. I like him in Game of Thrones.
I liked him in Fast and the Furious as the villain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had that Joker vibe going on.
Yeah, he was one of the better villains that
made the movie.
I can't wait to see part 2.
Yeah, he made the movie. Him and The Rock, yeah, he'll come in part 2.
Oh, guys, Momoa might be Blanca in the Street Fighter film, and Roman
God,
Reigns
I
is
hope-
going to
I
be the
hope
demon-looking guy. That
Yeah.
right, Akuma.
Yeah.
Someone says I ain't talking about having to read subtitles. I'm talking about the glitched corniness.
Cliche.
Cliche
corniness.
Yeah.
I
Depends
don't
what you
know.
watch, man. Like, yeah, like watch what you like.
See,
Despite someone tricking half the internet into thinking the Amazon Tomb Raider show was canceled, apparently it's not. It's
Yeah, I
delayed.
think
I believe I heard it was delayed.
I didn't even.
I think what people were saying is because Phoebe Waller-Bridge was taken off of it. Is what they thought.
Here's a question: is anybody going to go see the Mission Impossible Part 2 this week?
I actually might go see it in the VIP theater with the wife. She likes that series, and she said if she's gonna go see it in the theater, she wants to experience the VIP. And
Y'all seen?
Why not?
Everybody seen Part 1? Oh,
Yep.
it came 2 years ago, wasn't it? 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
I'm.
It was all right. I got to
wait
rewatch
till-
it because I can't remember it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
That
till-
movie wasn't all right.
So it wasn't. Right.
I didn't watch part 1. I'll wait to stream for part 2, and I'll watch them back to back. It's one.
Yeah.
continuous.
Well, if you have Paramount Plus, you have them all there.
Yeah,
I've never been a fan of all that.
I like the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, I like them.
I'm ready to see
One with all the family.
that next Predator movie. It looks pretty interesting to me.
That too. That one says Momoa is playing Lobo in the Superman.
Yep.
Superman. Yep.
Yeah.
And apparently, from that set leak, he looks great.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna kill. He's gonna kill his Lobo.
Well, he said he loved that character, so he's gonna put all into it. So
Yep,
he's been a Lobo fan before.
I guarantee he's gonna read every comic book.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
he already has it. He's always been a Lobo fan. He's
And I'm telling you, I know some people talk junk about it, but they had Lobo in Krypton, and that guy did a good job of Lobo.
Yeah,
Some of the stuff I seen he did, I didn't know Lobo could regenerate like that. I mean, if you cut his head off, he'll grow a whole new body. I didn't know he had that kind of power.
Yeah, he was kind of like a Deadpool in a sense, like a cosmic.
Yes.
Deadpool.
Yes.
Yeah.
They like cut his arm off.
Yeah.
One thing, and shoot, about 10 hours later, that sucker was on the other side of the wall because his whole body grew back from that arm. So I don't know how you kill that sucker.
I have the limited series that came out back in the day. A buddy of mine told me it was coming out. I think it was like 3 or 4 issues. They came out with this. I have them in my box somewhere.
Yeah,
I like
there
that.
was that one artist that he had that real funky art, almost like he was sketching and stuff.
yes,
yeah, it was
yes.
all sketchy. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't a good show, but if you go back and watch it, they had the best looking Lobo and the best looking Brainiac I've ever seen in live action.
I did hear about that. I did see pictures of it. It seemed really slow to me.
Yeah, take a picture of Brainiac off of the Krypton series. He looks comic book accurate, buddy.
Brainiac, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah, I'm looking at the Lobo guy from that show. He looked pretty good.
I'll show you right now.
Yeah, he was really nice on it.
That's comic book accurate there, buddy.
That's crazy.
Yep. I don't know how much money they spent in that, but they spent a lot on him and they spent a lot on the guy that played Lobo.
Yeah. The funny thing, it looks better than the makeup they did on Brave New World for,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Did you
to
see the original?
Concept art? The concept art was so good.
It was more comic book accurate.
And in the Serpent Society.
You sent it?
The Serpent Society didn't even show up. They had like all these people
at the beginning. At the beginning, they did. Like the first fight scene.
The first fight scene, yeah.
It's a picture of Lobo and Brainiac.
That's crazy, man. It does look like the comic book.
Yeah, it was very accurate.
Yeah. You think Nick Weiser can pull off a Lobo? I think he can.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gotta get jacked, son.
And that guy, he wasn't real muscular like Lobo, but Momoa, he's gonna be.
Oh
real.
yeah, Momoa's gonna definitely do it. Man, saying that, guys, Unless you guys got something else to add, I'm pretty much bent out. Going to probably catch that Mission Impossible this weekend with the wifey, and
enjoy.
maybe even catch Lilo and Stitch.
We got a holiday weekend, so
I definitely ain't watching that.
Lilo and Stitch is going to kill it this weekend. Long weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try to go see both tomorrow. That's
I'm
what
going to
we're trying
enjoy my 5 days off.
If I go, I'll probably go check out. You got bike week, right there?
That's a vacation, bro.
You working?
That's cake money.
There'll be a lot of cake out there.
Cake.
There'll be a lot of cake out there.
I gotta be doing this all day, boy. All day.
Can do this all day.
And saying that, guys,
rebuke.
Jason Lee Tucker, lead us out.
What's going on, guys? Find me over at Tuckerverse. I'll try to do something this weekend if I get a chance. It's
cutting the grass.
Thank you guys. You have to do it in the evening, man. It's so hot. Until about 7 o'clock. It is.
I cut my grass. Time to go for it today.
Yeah, it's so damn hot over. It's like heat index is in the hundreds now, so it's like you got to wait till the sun goes down almost to do any yard work.
Well, Tucker, I want to see the video footage where someone put a gun in your head and tell you that you have to stay in Florida. Once we see that, then we'll sympathize. But until I see that video footage,
oh my gosh. So Jason Lee Tucker, man, thank you for being
some places you don't go, man. Canada, I ain't lost nothing in Canada in wintertime. I ain't lost nothing in Florida in the summertime. Nothing, definitely not Phoenix, Arizona. No way. No way.
How about Vegas?
Basel's going to the Impact versus. Funny that you're still calling it the Impact.
The Impact.
See if they can make win number 2. They haven't won one soccer game this whole season.
Football. Jogo bonito.
What about hockey, man? I've got Basco and his Montreal, not Montreal, Toronto. lost.
I'm ecstatic that they got destroyed 6-1 in Game 7 by the Florida Panthers.
I'm predicting a repeat from next year. It's going to be the Panthers and the Oilers.
The Oilers,
probably.
And that's where my loyalty stopped. I hope the Oilers win it.
Uh-oh.
But that's me. That's hopefully they do. And the cup comes back to Canada.
What if it's the Stars? You're gonna pull for Florida then, right?
Yeah. If the Stars, I'm going for Florida for sure. I have family in Florida, man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Nice. Fetch, hermano, dile.
So you can catch me and Fetch Our Second Games channel, also our Catholic news channel, Indignant Desert Birds. We cover pop culture from a Catholic perspective, and I'm probably going to be on Friday in the Latino slant, and Sunday I'll be producing George the Giant Slayer. Thanks so much.
Fletcher, I'm glad you said that. Did you cover that distasteful tweet that President Trump
as the Pope?
The what?
Yeah. As the Pope.
You hear about the tweet where he dressed up like the Pope and was?
Oh, the AI image the White House staff did? Yeah. There was stuff. A lot of people touched on it. It was like, it's just poor taste. Poor taste on it. That's like right now they even like had the Phillies game the other day. They had people dressed up like the Pope or something. I think over here they got because the White Sox and the Chicago Cubs, because they're both claiming that it was the team for the Pope, favorite team. So they are actually selling. They're selling like giant Pope hats for people, and I think our local deli here has Pope sandwiches.
Wow,
that's funny. Way to twist it, man. Way to twist it.
I don't well monetize it, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Everybody gets monetized nowadays.
G Major says, good show, guys. Was listening off and on, getting ready for a big music weekend. Everyone in the US have a good holiday and weekend. And G, stay safe, man. And I hope you have a great gig. Saying that, DJ, you're up.
What's up, y'all? Find my channel, Token Black Guy. I have some stuff coming out this week. Friday, I will be reacting to the first episode of a new season of Love, Death, and Robots. So keep looking out for that. And catch me here, obviously, Wednesday nights, Sunday nights with Danny and Gaskar on Robert Storm channel. And after that show at 9 p.m., catch me and Robert on RSG Plays, where we'll be talking about all the new gaming news and what's going on in the gaming realm. So,
yeah. And Mr. Danny Graham, Road to Wisdom.
Yeah, you can catch me on my channel on Mondays and Fridays, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do the Road to Wisdom, where I try to give a little bit of spiritual enlightenment. And also, you can catch me here on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. with Guy Scar and the rest of the fellas. You can also catch me Sunday along with DJ and Guy Scar on Storms Live. And from time to time, well, we back Monday on Chaos Central, the first 3 Mondays of the month. My show, Chaos Conversation, Chaos Liz Anzo, and the Rule of Three. We did a Rule of Three Monday. And just check us out. We're trying to get back on board with that. We've been on hiatus for 2 years, so we are finally back. So check us out if you're not doing anything on Mondays.
Nice. And saying that, Basel says, I'm happy if they lose. Damn, I know you don't like anything Montreal, man. Yeah, the Pope is the Pope is quarter Haitian.
Well,
so
he's
we're claiming him.
Yeah, so he has part Creole. He has family from New Orleans.
Everybody's claiming him apparently.
So it's Pope for all, the
one
American, for all. And Papa Americano.
And saying that, yet again, boys, we have stuck another landing. And hasta la próxima, we are out. Thank you, chat. Hasta luego, chatos.